Kia ora and welcome along to Wednesday's forecast from us here at Met Service. Well, generally, as we head through the next day or so, we've got high pressure sticking with us, which means plenty of clear sky, generally dry conditions, and some more cold and frosty nights still with us. Here's the satellite picture from today. You can see plenty of clear sky across the South Island, across most of the North Island. Up north, though, we have got a few showers to watch out for, and that's something to watch out for not just for today, but also as we head in towards the early hours of the morning for Thursday as well. But you can see most of the weather dominated by that high pressure. Things on the whole fairly settled. A bit more in the way of shower activity down towards Fjordland, but most of the South Island looking pretty dry. Up north, though, we have got these showers that run across Northland and Auckland. A place like Great Barrier Island might catch one or two heavier showers, perhaps even the odd rumble of thunder through there. And as we head through the night time, we'll find them drifting across the Coromandel in towards, say, the Bay of Plenty. But really, other than those showers, things generally are fairly settled right the way across the country. Nice clear skies for many spots, especially down this eastern side of the country. That does translate to some cold temperatures, so a cold and frosty night, but some clear skies, perfect conditions to get out and see that supermoon as we head through towards the early hours of Thursday morning. But if you're going to try your hand at a bit of astronomy, you are going to need those extra layers. It will be a chilly start today, not just up across the North Island. Temperatures, place like Taupo down to 1 degree Celsius, even out towards Napier, 2 degrees Celsius there. Down the South Island again, place like Canterbury, Christchurch, 1s or 0s, a cold and frosty morning for you. As we head on in towards Thursday, you can see we've got those showers around the Bay of Plenty first thing. They'll clear off, pushing towards Gisborne. They'll clear away, but we might find a few just springing up about the ranges of Gisborne, Tairafti, as we head in towards the afternoon. But on the whole, high pressure sits across the North Island and things are set to stay dry there. And for the South Island, again, there's plenty of clear sky from Marlborough down towards Canterbury and for most of Otago. But on that western coast, there's more cloud and you can see some showers feeding in towards those southern parts of Westland, but more especially down in towards Fiordland. But let's head back up towards the North Island. Generally, it's a dry, fine and sunny day. We have got more showers, though, around the Bay of Plenty to start things off. 1 or 2 heavier ones offshore, not out of the question. But you can see they move off pretty quickly out towards the east. And we have some clear skies. Just seeing a few showers springing back up across the tops of the ranges through the afternoon. But other than that, most places on the North Island are looking fine and dry. A great end to the day for places like Auckland, a bit more cloud around first thing. But a fairly decent story. We'll find more cloud across those southern parts of Taranaki, across towards Wanganui and down through Manawatu and in towards Horowhenua, but plenty of dry weather still through there. And I think most spots will find it's a dry story for Wellington as well. Areas of cloud perhaps to the north of the harbour, but all in all, not a bad looking story. And in terms of our temperatures, highs of 17 degrees Celsius out towards the Bay of Plenty, 16 or so for the likes of Auckland, a fairly decent end to August. Overnight though, those clear skies are back with us and another cold and frosty one for the likes of, say, Hamilton and the Central Plateau. Now for the South Island, we've got more of that fine weather still with us, particularly places like Nelson, Marlborough, and down through Canterbury. A clear, fine, sunny day throughout. There's more cloud on that western coast. And again, you can see some showers pushing in towards those southern parts of Westland and Fiordland. But other than that, it's a fairly decent dry story, and that's reflected in our temperatures as well. Top temperatures, once again, 16 or 17 degrees Celsius in through parts of Canterbury. But again, more clear skies to come. It will be a fairly chilly night in those areas. Down south, though, you can see places like Invercargill, lows of only 8 degrees Celsius. A bit more breeze for you and a touch more clouds, so not nearly as cold overnight Thursday into Friday, as you'll see first thing on Thursday. As we carry on in towards Friday, that first day of September, sticking with that high pressure. And for many of us, it's another dry day. You can see this high pressure keeps this front down at bay across those more southern parts of our patch. We might find a few showers creeping across the likes of Stewart Island and perhaps skirting it with the southland coast. But for many spots, it's fine and dry and settled through Friday as well. And I think we are going to find some nice warm temperatures during the daytime as well. Keep an eye on the forecast though. Up towards the north, you can see another area of low pressure. Wrapping around that, some stronger winds and some wetter weather creeping towards Northland just in time for the weekend. That's it from me. This is from metservice.com.